Good morning, I'm Sapsanamma. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Families of those deceased in Saurya Airlines crash last Wednesday begin receiving bodies after assurances of insurance and compensations. So far, 11 bodies handed over. The length of stay of international tourists in Kantipur province goes down from 22 days to 12. Calls for improving infrastructure and ensuring sane sense of safety. Democratic Party presidential candidate Kamala Harris received support of former President Barack Obama, who says Harris has the vision, character and the strength that the current difficult situation demands. And 2024 Olympics opens in Paris. More than 10,500 athletes competing across 32 sports. Nepal's Shantu Shrestha and Prince Dahal to play their first matches today. Bereaved families of those deceased in the Saurya Airlines crash last Wednesday have begun receiving their bodies. So far, 11 bodies have been handed over. According to TU Teaching Hospital, 6 bodies were received yesterday and 5 today by their families. Some of the families are to do so later in the afternoon today. Delay in some cases are due to family members who are traveling home from abroad. One of the bodies have been identified as foreign national Arif Reda. TU Teaching Hospital had finished the post-mortem on Thursday itself, based on details provided by the families. Meanwhile, Saurya Airlines has issued a press release ensuring maximum support for the families. 18 of the 19 on board the ill-fated Saurya Airlines flight died on the incident that took place on Wednesday. Pilot Manish Ratna Shakya is receiving treatment at Kathmandu Medical College. He has reported of significant recovery. A 173,000-litre capacity fuel storage depot has been installed for years near the runway of Trivandrum International Airport, which is one of the most riskiest structures in the airport premises. Experts have said the presence of inflammable item near a runway in an airport is highly risky. However, government has yet to find an alternative for it. The TIA upgradation project has corresponded with Nepal Oil Corporation to shift the depot, which the latter has yet to comply to. On top of the oil depot, the increasingly dense settlements nearby have also been ignored by the government. The Saurya Airlines plane crash on Wednesday this week crashed around 50 meters near the settlement nearby. The airport itself is in the middle part of the city, which raises the risk of bigger accidents in cases of crashes like that of Wednesday. A 5-member committee had submitted a report last year recommending to vacate the nearby area of infrastructures. However, the Civil Aviation Authority Nepal and the airport management have both been pointing at one another to dodge the responsibility so far. The two entities also have yet to vacate the houses that have already received compensations for it. The 61st report of the Office of the Auditor General has mentioned for the same. However, the government has lacked seriousness. Apart from the oil depot and settlements, the distance between the taxiway and the runway is just around 110 meters, which by standard should be 172.5 meters. Likewise, the land on both the sides of the runway must be at a level of 140 meters, which for now is around 75. While upgradation works are ongoing since some time, with 4 billion rupees loan from Asian Development Bank and another 4 billion from the authority, incidents like that of Saurya Airlines last week highlights on the urgency of the situation. Governor Mahaprasad Adhikari has unveiled the monetary policy yesterday, aiming to give momentum to the economy. The monetary policy has aimed at improving the flow of loans, along with its quality, to productive sectors and to ensure financial stability. It is also aimed at supporting the target of 6% economic growth and the management of liquidity. The central bank's monetary policy also intends to provide relief to construction businesses, as they will no longer be blacklisted on the basis of issues related to checks. The deadline to pay the principal of loans of construction businesses has also been extended to mid of December. The monetary policy has also lifted the 200 million rupees limit on share collaterals. Based on the data shared by the central bank, the growth of the construction sector has been negative, which motivated for the provisions. Likewise, banking transactions of a company would not be facing any impact if its partner company is blacklisted. The NRB has also reduced the provisioning requirement for performing loans. lowering it from 1.20% to 1.10%. This reduction in provisioning is expected to increase the profitability of banks. Based on the new monetary policy, private equity venture capital that has made investments in companies that go blacklisted won't be blacklisted itself. The NRB has also decided to coordinate with the government in order to form laws for a separate mechanism to monitor the cooperative sector. The newly unveiled monetary policy by Nepal Rashtra Bank, experts say, is more lenient than expected for the share market and construction sector. However, the reaction overall has been mixed so far. The central bank has the sole authority in forming the monetary policy, but experts say the policy this time around has included issues of interest from political leaderships. The central bank, considering the demands of businesses, has extended the period of implementing the working capital guidelines to the Nepalese month of Shravan of the year 2082. Governor Adhikari 2 years back had put a limit on share collaterals. However, this time the cap has been lifted for institutional investors. This is expected to raise the investments in the share market. Questions are now being raised regarding the change of policy. The Nepal Rashtra Bank has failed at managing liquidity and expanding the market. Former Executive Director of Nepal Rashtra Bank, Narbahadur Thapa, has said the central bank has hesitated in taking risks. The central bank has also introduced a provision to provide loans to those who have permit to go abroad without security. The policy rate has also been reduced. This is expected to relieve borrowers, however, would negatively affect depositors. And in this context, in our Public Voice segment, we've asked people in several provinces, how do they think the monetary policy by the central bank will help revive the economy? Let's take a look at what they had to say.
विदेश जानेहरुलाई चाहिँ बिना धितो ऋण दिने भने जस्तो अब त्यो चाहिँ हाम्रो चाहिँ धेरै जस्तो के भयो भने चाहिँ जसरी हुन्छ युवाहरुलाई कसरी हुन्छ विदेश पठाउँ भन्ने जस्तो नीति भयो कि यो भने
आर्थिक स्थायित्व हुने किसिमले मौद्रिक दर कायम गरेको छ सोचे जस्तै भयो भने अर्थतन्त्र अवश्य पनि सकारात्मक प्रभाव पार्छ
घर जग्गाहरुमा पनि तपाईको सहजता ल्याइदिएको छ त्यसले गर्दा अर्थतन्त्र चाहिँ अब यो मौद्रिक नीतिले चाहिँ चलायमान हुन्छ जस्तो चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ सोचेका छौं
उद्योग व्यवसाय सबै क्षेत्रमा चाहिँ यसको प्रभाव चाहिँ सकारात्मक पर्ने देखिन्छ
उत्पादनशील क्षेत्रमा चाहिँ कर्जा प्रदान गर्ने भएकाले यो सकारात्मक रहेको छ
देशको आर्थिक स्थिति नै ठीक छैन यस्तो अवस्थामा आएको मौद्रिक नीतिले चाहिँ देशको अर्थतन्त्र के ठीक होला र
औद्योगिक व्यापारिक हितमा चालू पुँजी कर्जामा चाहिँ अलिकति अझ फ्लेक्सिबल गर्नु पर्थियो
देशमा जुन आर्थिक अवस्था छ एकदम ठप्प भएको अवस्थामा यो मौद्रिक नीतिले केही सकारात्मक पहल गर्छ
विगतको वर्षमा भन्दा केही लचक मौद्रिक नीति ल्याइएकाले देशको अर्थतन्त्र विकास हुन्छ कि भन्ने आश गर्न सकिन्छ
कार्यान्वयनमा भयो भने यसले चाहिँ देशको चाहिँ अर्थतन्त्रलाई नै अलिकति केही सुधार ल्याउँछ कि भन्ने मलाई आशा छ
यो नीतिले गर्दा चाहिँ अब व्यापार बिजनेस व्यवसायहरुमा चाहिँ अलि सहज हुने देखिएको छ
र इकोनोमिक सिस्टम चाहिँ चलायमान बन्ने छ र आर्थिक अवस्थालाई यसले टेवा पुर्याउँछ
Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli, while taking the floor test at the House of Representatives on 21st of July, had shared that based on the agreement between Nepali Congress and CPN-UML, he would lead the government for 2 years and then hand over to Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Dewa. This announcement has raised the demands to implement the same sharing terms at the provincial governments as well. Leaders from both the parties from provinces have been doing to and fro the capital in recent days to lobby for the same. One of them is UML's Provincial Assembly Leader for Gandaki Province and former Chief Minister Khagaraj Adhikari. Gandaki Province government is currently led by Nepali Congress leader Surendra Raj Pandey. As Adhikari's lobbying at the centre is ongoing, UML is yet to join Gandaki government. Likewise, from Koshi Province, a team including Nepali Congress Provincial Assembly Leader and former Chief Minister Uddhav Thapa is in the capital to meet with the party leadership demanding for the same. The Koshi Province government is currently being led by Hikmat Kumar Karki and Nepali Congress is yet to join the province government. The Thapa-led group has demanded for sharing the equation before giving a full shape to the provincial cabinet. While Nepali Congress and CPN-UML agreed that UML would lead the Koshi, Lumbini and Karnali province governments and Nepali Congress Bagmati, Gandaki and Sudur Paschim, the two parties have not clarified regarding the share of the remaining term of the provincial governments. Nepali Congress has taken the leadership of Bagmati and UML of Lumbini so far. but both the parties have been mulling over sharing the remaining term of the provincial governments. As a result, the provincial cabinets have yet to gain full shape. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, what do you think would be the result of sharing terms in federal and provincial governments? Your options are A, political instability, B, strengthened ruling alliance, and C, problems in good governance. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. The length of stay of visitors in Gandaki province has reduced based on a study carried out by Rashtra Bank Pokhara office. Although the average number of days that international tourists stay in Nepal is around 22, those visiting Gandaki province have stayed for around 12 days. The report has suggested to add more tourism activities and improve infrastructure to extend visitors' stay, adding that the reduced number of stay was due to lack of expansion of trekking trails, failure to ensure sense of safety, and lack of effective information system. The report has estimated the average daily spending of the visitors to be 8,355 rupees. Now, the skywalk or glass bridge installed at tourism spot Bheretar of Dhankuta has come into operation. The skywalk has been established by Wonders Amusement Parks and Attraction Private Limited at an investment of 200 million rupees at Charles Point of Bheretar. The project was constructed with a public-private partnership between Koshi Province Government Investment Authority, Dhankuta's Sanguri Gadi Rural Municipality, Sunsari Dharan Sub-Metropolis and Wonders Amusement Parks and Attraction Private Limited. The government has provided land for the skywalk for 25 years to the company. The skywalk is 41 meters in length and 2 meters in width. Entrants will need to pay 500 rupees each. Time now for international update. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited former U.S. President Donald Trump at his Florida resort for a meeting that could ease tensions between the two leaders who forged a close alliance during Trump's years in the White House. Netanyahu met Trump, the Republican nominee in the 2024 U.S. presidential race, a day after Netanyahu met Democratic President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, who is running against Trump in the 5th of November U.S. election. The meeting between Trump and Netanyahu signaled that both were looking to ease tensions. Netanyahu has said he will send a delegation to Rome for talks aimed at ending Israel's war with Hamas, but took aim at comments by Harris that she would not be silent about the tragedy in Gaza. After his meeting with Trump, Netanyahu said that Israel would send negotiators, probably at the beginning of the week, to talks in Rome. The Rome talks are the latest in a series of initiatives to end the war. The U.S. is sending the head of the CIA, Bill Burns, to meet representatives from Qatar, Egypt and Israel. The talks are scheduled to begin on Sunday. They will discuss a deal to end hostilities and return hostages still held in Gaza. He said that there was some movement on ceasefire efforts because of the military pressure they exerted. Likewise, Trump said that he would commit to seeking peace if re-elected and attacked Harris's comments the day before as disrespectful to Israel. He said that his own relationship with Netanyahu was always good. No president had done what he's done for Israel and that they've always shared a very good relationship. Now, Democratic Party presidential candidate Kamala Harris has finally received the support of former President Barack Obama. After President Joe Biden suddenly withdrew from the presidential candidacy last Sunday, Obama praised the move but was silent on the matter of advancing Harris. However, with the Obama couple supporting Harris, the last obstacle in Harris's path has ended. Former President Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama released a joint statement saying that Harris has the vision, the character, and the strength that the current difficult situation demanded. Obama wrote a message of approval in the name of Harris on his social network X, formerly known as Twitter, and said that Harris will be a wonderful president of the United States. After Obama's support, Harris has become the only and strong candidate from the Democratic Party. After President Biden backed down and put Vice President Harris's name forward, she has also received comprehensive support in the party. Along with Bill and Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi has also endorsed Harris's name. All eyes, including the party, were waiting for Obama's support, which ended after Obama's announcement. He is America's first black president, and from this point of view, his support is of great importance to Kamala. If Harris is elected president of the United States, after defeating Trump in the election, she will become the first black woman, along with first female president of the United States. After Harris's name came forward, Trump's lead has stopped. It seems that Harris is ahead in the popular vote. Based on the conditions set by the Democratic Rules Committee, it was decided to announce Harris as the party's official candidate on the 8th of August. Supporters of main Islamist party, Jamaat-e-Islami, held a massive demonstration in Islamabad, the capital of Pakistan, on the issue of inflation and the increase in electricity bills. According to the international media, they protested in front of the Parliament building in Islamabad, demanding the cancellation of the issue due to inflation and the increase in the bill by the government. Likewise, supporters of the party have also demonstrated in another state, Rawalpindi. The government of Pakistan is being criticized from all sides regarding the issue of inflation and the increase in the electricity bill. It is said that the protesters protested against the fact that the electricity bill was more than their salary. As the demonstrations escalated, local authorities blocked roads leading to the red zone, such as top government offices, diplomatic enclaves, and the parliament building with shipping containers. It is said that the police arrested the protesters after trying to cross the barrier. During the demonstration in front of the parliament building, the police arrested many protesters. It is said that after the supporters of Jamaat-e-Islami were prevented from entering an area of the capital Islamabad in an attempt to stage a sit-in, some riots broke out there. Officials have said that the electricity tariff has been increased to meet the conditions set by the International Monetary Fund, IMF. In a rally, Jamaat-e-Islami leader Hafiz Naim-ur-Rahman called for justice for the people of Pakistan and stressed that the government should immediately withdraw the increase in power bill. After the demonstration gained momentum, the government announced the formation of a 3-member committee to negotiate with the Jamaat-e-Islami leadership. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.